always look at you when you're dancing. When me I want to dance.
You have rhythm.
No man, now it's me. It's me. A lot of things you people don't know. A lot of things you people, but you will get to know as I start revealing them little by little.
It's enough.
You see?
It's not about you. Oh yeah, who is this about?
I do not like you.
On to better topics.
For one bit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's still tea time, your number one stop for entertainment, lifestyle, and intellectual discussions and topics every day, all day. Like I said before the break, we are entertaining, or we are going to be graced by one of the next talents in the music industry, who apparently is not even here with us, but that one know me. And it's none other than the big man himself, Fleengz. And I'm going to start off with his bio here. Samuel Ogundeko-Akinroluyo, a.k.a. Fleengz, is a dynamic and talented artist hailing from Nigeria, currently based in the UK. You are wondering how is he in the UK and he's here with us. Don't worry, Zoom day. And known for his unique blend of Afro beats and hip-hop, Fleengz has quickly made a name for himself in the music industry with his infectious rhythms and soulful lyrics. Just like the one you watched, that was him. His passion for music is evident in every performance, captivating audiences worldwide. With a string of popular singles, including the hit Aje, which was just played, Fleengz continues to rise as one of the most promising new artists on the scene. Right, let's hear from the big man himself. We have Fleengz, who's going to be joining us on Tea Time via Zoom call. Yo! Let's give a big round of applause to Fleengz. Now your person be this old.
Yes, sir.
Yes, now.
How you doing, man?
What
are you telling me, bro?
Hey!
Are you in London?
Yeah, I'm in London.
Hey, these are my people. I feel nostalgic. Abdulsalaam, you can't. Oh yeah, try.
Me?
Try, say something.
Oh, me I like Badu where they stay. I know. I don't know where they stay for like Badu.
We gather day.
Hey, let's go.
You
see,
I love
so
it.
versatile, honestly.
Very versatile.
Honestly. All right, big man Fleengz, thank you very much for joining us all the way from the UK. All right, how's it over there? How's everything?
Yeah, good. You know, it's going all right. Everything is fine. It's just that it's a lot of work at the moment, trying to do the J movement and all that. So it's a little bit it's a little draining a bit, but it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Yeah.
All right, wonderful. Now let's get straight into the nitty-gritty of why we are here. The name Fleengz. Very, very curious choice of name. Can you expand more on how you came about that?
The name Fleengz is like a mashup of my growing up, things that the way people view me, from childhood sort of, and up until now, because a lot of people see me as a very energetic person, and that's where the ease come from. It's like, the feel of energy. Do you understand? So that's basically where the name comes from. And a lot of people call me Energy God because, I have this, I'm very energetic, to be honest. And I know that, and yeah, it's also, it has its own kind of signature and uniqueness. So basically that's also one reason why I picked up that name. And the funny fact is, it also blends with the kind of music that I make as well, and it has its own uniqueness as well, because it's not like the regular songs that people make, and you're not really giving content into it. You're not really speaking to people's mind, people's soul, and that's what I tried to put out there. I tried to as much as we want to all dance, we also have to speak to people, and because that's basically what music is. Music is to lift up your soul. So you want to give people that that feeling of I'm dancing, but I can think about my life, think about things that's going on around me, and try to make things actually make reasonable decisions in life. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Wow. he had like a whole breakdown of Fleengz. This is what I love to see. You know, sometimes when you ask people, how did you come about your name? You'll say, hey, I joined Cat and Dog. I joined, and I'm like, why are you? But this man has an entire plan of how his name came together, and I love it. I love it, honestly. It's wonderful. All right, now let's open the page a bit from your about your music career. And I want to ask, if you do not mind, how has support been from your folks, friends, and family in the pursuit of musical success?
To be honest, I at first it was not so much, but I believed in something, and I will always tell people, the way you carry yourself is the way people will carry you.
Mm.
What you're putting out there, the way you package yourself, the way you package whatever it is that you're doing, be it sales, be it anything at all. The way you package yourself is the way people will view that particular product of yours. And that's basically how I have, been able to get even more support than I have ever even imagined. And it's the way I have, tried to like make sure that whatever I'm putting out there makes a lot of sense to people. And the way I take that particular product, because it's a product. So, and the way you market it is the way people will accept it and take it from you.
Wow. All right. Follow your mandem talk.
Mandem.
Follow the mandem talk.
I mean, yes, let's talk a bit about your product then. The product you were just speaking of, which is music in this instance.
Yeah.
Nigeria versus the UK. I wonder if you've had experience sort of putting music out in Nigeria, and if you could maybe compare that with what it has been like doing so in the UK, especially given that maybe your music is a little bit more Afrobeat in nature. Can you tell us kind of what the difference has been for you?
Right now, Afrobeat has gone from where it used to be to a global thing now. You see, even those that don't understand what you're even saying, are ready to learn. And that's the sweet thing. There you see people picking up, a lot of lyric video of that particular song, trying to like write it down. Oh, this is what, because when you go to concert, you don't want to be mute, you don't want to be quiet. So a lot of them, even our other people, our white people as well, the English people, and some other countries as well that don't even speak our own language. They're like trying to like, learn our culture, and that's what's happening at the moment. So it's going from where it used to be to like a global, a global music. So people are really, really accepting it. You can't go to any club right now, even in the UK, and if you don't play Afrobeat, you've not played anything.
Yeah.
So that's just how it is now. So it's quite fun, really, having to have accepted African music like that.
So would you say that that's your own personal experience as well? Has there been any differences you feel between you making music in Nigeria and then making music in the UK, or not really?
Well, the world has gone digital in a way, so I
Yeah.
can, like the producer of this particular song, shout out to Penna Boy, he's in Nigeria. So he made the beat from Nigeria. I did the recording here. I sent it back to him, and it all went really. I can say the production of this whole song was actually done in Nigeria.
Oh,
I
wow.
just I just did like the recording, the voice in here, and I sent it over, and it was all mixed up, mastered. Yeah, and shout out to Fioki, and shout out to TY Mix. Those are the people that actually made the song, as bangerish. Let me use that word right now as it is. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
really,
Yeah.
really, really fantastic.
Interesting.
It's been so nice to hear the entire thought process behind how you do your stuff and
Yeah.
also the possible differences you've experienced. Now, I want to just bring this out there. You are in a location where you're currently sharing the space with the likes of Stormzy and Skepta and Central C, and you know where I'm going with this, right? And while we have accepted, and while it is now a known fact that Afrobeat has gone wild,
Global, yeah.
global, I
Yeah.
want to ask you personally, is there any possibility of you branching out and also incorporating grime or drill music into your current sound?
would say yes, because now you have songs done by Skepta and Weezy, Skepta and Portable, Central C, and I should get. So basically, we're like fusing now. Afrobeat is becoming, you know, a stand of its own. Then now you're fusing a lot of things. So you can fuse in drill, you can fuse in a lot of different things. Yeah. So yeah, I look forward to actually doing that as well. You know, yeah, it would really be nice to actually, put that into my kind of music as well.
Amazing, 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 amazing. The fact that you are open to flexibility and versatility. I mean, you don't already demonstrate them with the switch between the man them, the man them and
What's
the
that
other
man them?
and the other that
Oh
do
my
them.
Now we did, now we did,
Happy day, you dey with this one. You don't know how to dey go. Don't mind them.
Please, please, please. I wanted to ask about some collaborations actually. Abdulsalaam was just saying how you're willing to sort of
Yeah.
diversify. Do you have any sorts of collaborations maybe in mind, maybe between the kind of music you do and another kind of music that you think, yeah, in the near future you'd like to explore?
Yes, but at the moment, trying to do a bit of, I'm trying to do things solo at the moment. But yeah, I'm looking at a couple of features, but I would want my team to, vet the whole thing and see, okay, which one works best. Because Fleengz is not just one person. Fleengz is a team. So, we have to come up together and say, okay, this is, this particular person will be best on this kind of music, on this particular single of yours. So yeah, I have to like, as much as I want to bring up a particular person, the team has to also accept that person and be like, okay, yeah, let's do this.
Of course, and I think there needs to be sort of an establishment of your own brand, before you start having other people hop on to that too.
Exactly.
So that
Exactly.
makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
All right, big man Fleengz. Now, me, I don't like technicalities. This babe don't dey follow you dey talk technicalities. It's me. I want to know what makes Fleengz tick. You understand? So,
Yeah.
every single great artist and performer, they've all come out with what gives them inspiration to do what they do. Some people like to write, some people like to. J. Cole likes to play basketball. Fela, Great Baba, we all know what he does to get inspiration.
Oh,
let's not even talk about it. But now let's know what Fleengz does to get inspiration to write his tracks and his songs.
I would say mood. I like to be in, I like to just be alone sometimes, most times, and sit down and, I might just be listening to, various beats and, I just feel like, oh, okay. At that particular time, how I feel is what I pour into the music, and Ajay also was one of those things, because I was just coming from I think I was coming from a friend's place and something just happened, and I was just vibing to a particular, this reading was just coming into my head and I was like, okay, I just started, vibing to it and just got something, just decided to do some note on my phone, and I went home and I was like, okay, let's put this together and see, what's gonna happen. And it went from just a recording on the phone to what it is now. So yeah, it's just basically mood and having like your own. There's a lot you can do in your own space. When you sit down and um think about what you've done, what you intend to do, and where you are at the moment. There's a lot you can do when you're just alone and you're just thinking about yourself. Having conversations with yourself is, it's basically that's how I get my own inspiration though. Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. All right, as per Bloom Boy, where you be now, big man? Don't mind me, I'm a troll, man.
Yeah, as it don't reach like this.
Yeah, I palm. All right, as you don't reach like this now, I want you to, just Tell us what you feel you can tell people who are still struggling
Yeah.
out there with their musical career and, trying to come up and trying to get some things together. I think you're an example of where someone who has broken the barrier, and even the fact that you are not even in the country, that you're producing the music that is from
Yeah.
that country, you are still showing that it can be done. So what do you think you have to say to people out there who are still trying to make things work?
What I would say is just keep doing what you're doing. If it's something, I would say, don't always think of, um, yeah, you should think about the business part, but as an upcoming, I would say you should think more of, is it your passion? Is this something you like to do? Is this something you know, if they wake you up and they ask you, "Oh, can you come to the studio?" And you're like, yeah, I can come to the studio. Is it something like that? Does it thrill you whenever they tell you to, like, oh, let's do this, or pick up a mic, or write a song? Is this something that thrills you? You need to, like, actually check that first. And someone like me, I even if I'm not writing, I might just be singing. It might not be anything. I might just pick up anything and just start thinking about it, just while I'm doing chores, or I'm doing one or two things. So, I could just start singing about whatever it is I'm doing. So if you're someone like that, yeah, you can really say yes, that okay, this is what I love to do. Then you put in the work, because you have to work as well. You need to put in the work. You know, um, you need to try and, you know, push yourself as much as you can. You know, the smallest, should I say, is it 5 naira? I think 5 naira doesn't work again. But obviously, even the smallest currency, if you put it together, you never can tell. Before you know what's happening, you've saved up a particular amount of money, and you can go to a studio, or you can link up with friends that, has a studio, or, friends that are like-minded people as well. You have to have such people around you, so that, it helps you as well. Because I have been in a circle of like-minded people, and they've also impacted into my life, and which is what has resulted to, the whole Fleengz, as a team as well. So, I've worked with people that, they're not even actually in that level yet, but, because you guys are together, it helps you move, even faster than you think you can. Because, they say something, two heads are better than one. Imagine then having like five heads, thinking about the same thing that you're thinking about. So yeah, you should also try to work as a team, try and be, involve yourself in the things that you like to do, you know, and, get people with like-minded, that are like-minded like yourself. And yeah, that should work. That would work.
Right, really, really nice advice there from Flings. Now, lastly, before we wrap up, I'm really enjoying this too, but they don't talk. Say our rents don't expire. All right, but before we go, now I recently saw that the legendary, like you described, Tunde Ednuts posted your song Aje. Now, what? Yeah,
Period.
period. Yeah, period. I'm with you on this one.
Period.
Period. Now, what was your reaction when you eventually found out that was what happened?
To be honest, I was blown away, because I wasn't expecting it,
Oh.
and it just turned out to be, I was really shocked, because it was a friend that called me and said, "Have you seen your video on Today at Not's page?"
Wow.
You say what? Yeah, and this is someone that I have actually DM'd him before,
For
but he
real?
didn't respond. And having to, like, now see that, oh, he has actually posted, it blew my mind. I was like, this is somebody that I've been tagging all this while,
Wow.
and, yeah, it's God's grace, really, for someone like that to recognize my work, is really chilling. It's because what it means is a lot of people are beginning to, see my music, not just people that I know, but people that I don't even know, like I'm becoming a fan, and that's actually what happened. I was blown away, really. I was really blown away.
Wow.
Honestly.
Honestly,
It was
that's
an amazing feeling, to be honest.
great.
Like I
Wow.
was I was literally shouting.
Ah, yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's so nice to see the big wins and the little wins. Every win,
Yes,
we'll
so.
take everything we can get. All right. Now, before we go, really quickly, just drop every place where you can be reached. Your social media, just talk out for make everybody know where they want to find you. Cause it be like
Okay,
someone with the hide.
yeah, on Instagram it is at Fleengz Official.
Okay.
On TikTok is at Fleengz Official. On Facebook is Fleengz Vibe King. On Twitter it is Fleengz Official as well. So most of them is Fleengz Official, and yeah, you can reach me. I'm very glued to my Instagram, so you can always reach me through Instagram and TikTok, really. So yeah.
Wow.
Amazing stuff.
Be sure we will reach you. I will reach you.
Amazing
I will
stuff.
reach you.
I'm gonna wait for you.
I dey come, don't worry. All right. Thank you very much for being with us, Fleengz. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And of course, we are going to go off with none other than Fleengz's video. Sadly, this is where we draw the curtain today. But thanks for watching as always, and join the conversation on social media with the hashtag #TeaTime. And remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one, and all our exclusive content by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. And you can also watch Tea Time on R2TV and in London on Ben Television and DSTV channel 408. A big thank you goes to none other than... I can't be the one to say... Fine, Mo, thank you, Mo.
Wow, man.
You can't people
Abdulsalaam, it's Woman Crush Wednesday.
you are putting me on the spot now. Fine, thank you, Mo. I love you. And thank you to the entire production team. And thank you to all our viewers. And thank you, Fleengz Baba, for coming on the show. My name is the Big Daddy Mike Abdulsalaam, and it's still PlusTvAfrica's Tea Time. And we are going to leave you with Fleengz's hit single, Ajay. Don't touch that dial.
Kilo. Why you bother my peace of mind? Kilo. Why if you don't send me, I don't send you. Shama buga me, I don't send you. Make a the gara make it no sense. I your friend for a free. If you don't get money, make it hide your face. Yeah. I your friend for a free. Kasha mashadura kama kali moleo. Shifaji harawa. Nobody can cause so make you the praise God for the life of God. I am married, mamu, when it's your time, when it's my time. Cause all I really want is a good time. Come marry Rawa Loki, la malo. na my matter you dey carry for head. Kilo deo. Why you dey bother my peace of mind? Kilo deo. Ototola why you shout? If you no send me, I no send you. Shama buga me, I no send you. Make I the garabit, no send. I your friend for a free any. If you no get money, make you hide your face. Hide your face. Yeah. I your friend for a free any. Kasha mashadura kama kali maleo. Shifaji harawa. Oh ade wara miri. Jeko wale.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.